Hello there, you lovely people. I hope that you're safe and I hope that you're well. This video is all about celebrating the importance of Children's Mental Health Awareness Week. So whether you're watching this video from school, whether you're a returning subscriber or a newbie, this is the Flourish YouTube channel. This is a channel that is dedicated to promoting good mental fitness. So what is mental health? Mental health is the way that we think, feel and behave in a nutshell. And we all have mental health. It's just as important as our physical health. The thing is though, some days we are going to have good mental health. Okay, we're going to feel motivated, we're going to feel focused, we're going to feel dedicated, we're going to find this sense of happiness. Also being able to be grateful for the things in our life. Alternatively, some days, some more than others maybe, we might have really poor mental health. And when we have poor mental health, it can affect us in so many levels. It can affect the way that we interact with other people. It might make us feel so anxious that we might feel sick. It might make us teary. It might make us irritable to be around. But what I need us to recognise is no matter where you're at, it's about recognising the importance of you and you looking after yourself. Now, you might not realise this, and that's okay because that's my job to tell you right now. But you are so well supported in your life. You just might not realise it. But whether you're at school or uni or college or sixth form, you have got teachers that care. You've got pastoral teams, wellness teams that are there to support you. You've got your friends and your family, and I'd like to think that with your family there may be at least one trusted adult, whether a friend or a family friend or a family member, that you can talk to. And if you're stuck there, then that's not a problem, because in the description box below is a list of helplines and of charities that are really there to support you. So you're never on your own. You might think it, but you're not. So no matter how you're feeling today, I think it's really important that you give yourself the opportunity to check in with yourself. Ideally, I'd love that to be a couple of times a day, but for some of you it might be once a week. It might even be less than that. With checking in with yourself, it's about the importance of you finding out how you are. It is so easy nowadays to be busy. There's always TV to watch, there's always things to do on our phone, there's always gaming, there's always people to stay in contact with. There's always work that needs to be done. But actually it's about recognising and realising the importance of you. Nobody else but you. And if you're watching this in front of a full class, then I'm speaking to you, each and every one of you, to recognise the importance of how you matter. So what I'd like us to do is I'd like us to focus on a healthy mind. What is it that makes a healthy mind? What is it that a healthy mind is up against? And then that will give you a better, clearer picture about the importance of you and your mental health. So a healthy mind can resist the urge to compare themselves to other people. You are up against comparing yourself to so many other people, so many different times of the day. Social media, whether you're playing on a gaming device and you're up against somebody that's better than you, whether you're handing in a piece of schoolwork and you know that somebody else is going to completely trump your work. We're surrounded by this ability to compare ourselves to other people. And I get how hard it is to kind of not compare. But you have to recognise and realise that we're all individual and that actually your talent, whether that might be, paddle tennis, or it might be English, or it might be with doing your homework on time, compared to other people, is because we're all so unique and individual. And a healthy mind would stop comparing themselves constantly to others, where what you're doing is you're comparing the very worst of yourself to the very best of somebody else. And if you have in your mind right now somebody that's super cool, super happy and always okay, I bet you they're not all the time. A healthy mind can quieten the buzzing of that inner chatter that we have. A healthy mind is able to really learn to turn down that inner critic where we have that self-doubt. Sometimes you might feel as if you hear voices in your head And that can actually be your own voice. It might be kind of maybe a different tone, maybe. But that inner critic is sometimes going so fast or so noisy, so nasty, that actually it stops us from believing in ourselves. It might be, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, I'm too thick, I'm not pretty enough, I've not got a healthy figure, whatever it might be. When actually it's about learning to quieten down that chatter. So a healthy mind wouldn't listen to that chatter, because that inner critic, that inner chatter, can sometimes be so unkind to you that you would never even speak to a friend like that. So if your inner kind of critic, that inner chatter, speaks to you like that, then that just shows how hard it is for you, yes, but how you can actually do something about it. I'll put a video up about now. I'm a bit of a newbie to YouTube, even though I've been here nearly 2 years. I have to give myself time to put a clip there, a card. But that will help you with how to deal with that inner negativity and that critic. A healthy mind has a certain amount of suspicion around certain people. But that healthy mind will allow you to go outside your comfort zone and make new friends. Suspicion is good because it keeps us safe. And yes, I don't want you to go and talk to strangers that you don't necessarily know. However, when you know that they're your age and you might have the same hobbies as them, then it's about allowing yourself to step outside your comfort zone and make new friends. Having friendships, whether they're maybe even on a romantic level, it's about the importance of kind of being there for one another. If you're somebody that is always there for somebody else, it's important that you recognise that actually you should allow people to help you, to support you. Allow them to have that good feeling of, I did something good today, I helped somebody. It's not always about you having to be a hero. It's about you being human, making new friends, and allowing them to support you. So yeah, open up. A healthy mind knows the importance of how you respond to a situation. Life is full of ups and downs. There's going to be dramas, there's going to be twists, there's going to be turns. However, no matter how you're feeling, whether that's maybe in lesson, maybe that's with a friendship drama, maybe we're out in public and you feel kind of just overwhelmed or angry, anxious, we can 99% of the time, if not all of the time, choose the way we respond. It's about you kind of tuning into that resilience and just trying to find that sense of calm within the chaos. That is something for some people that is really, really tricky. And I get that, but it isn't impossible. That's down to you to learn to control. A healthy mind knows how to recognise and hold on to hope. Hope is a really, really important thing that we need to do sometimes. Hold on, pain ends. And when you're feeling that emotional pain, it's really, really important that you stay true to yourself. If you look around you and you've kind of lost that hope, then yes, you are going to see sadness, anger, bitterness. But actually, there are loads of beautiful and kind things out there. It's also about the importance of you kind of having that gratitude, kind of sense of being grateful for what's in your life and who's in your life. I totally recommend journaling. Journaling is so, so important. There's a couple that I'd recommend. You have this one, okay, which is from the Happy Confident Me. This is brilliant. It's about making sure that you're appreciative of what you have. And if you're somebody that enjoys journaling and you're working towards your 11 plus, so one of our younger audiences, then you'll also have this book as well. Journaling gives you the opportunity to reflect upon how you're feeling, and whilst I understand it's not for everybody, it is about that sense of having hope and reminding yourself of all those little things that you have to be grateful for. Here comes a quote. The happiest of people don't have the best of everything. Definitely not. But the happiest of people make the best of everything. Okay? So just remember that quote. It's one of my favourites. A healthy mind can avoid catastrophizing. It can avoid that sense of when a situation has happened from them developing it and making it even worse in their mind with this situation that can carry on. A healthy mind is able to recognise and reflect the difference between reality and this sense of kind of just catastrophising and making it even worse. A healthy mind can distinguish the difference between worrying, so known as just that worry, and a what-if worry. They're very, very different. A worry is it's understandable. You know, if you had a family member that's in hospital, then yeah, they're in hospital. I understand that worry. However, if you have a loved one and you're thinking, oh gosh, what if something happens and what if they go into hospital? That's a what-if worry, okay? Because that's not really happening right now. If you find yourself being a worrier, okay, then make sure that you check out some of my previous videos. There's over 100 videos now, guys, so make sure that when you can, you check out and you find the right videos for you. Whether that's from sleeping, eating disorders, it might be with regards to self-esteem or motivation. Find the right ones for you. And with that, there is one about worrying. A worry, a what-if worry, and about making sure that you can distinguish them separately. The most important thing that I'd like us to remember from this assembly, this virtual workshop, this video here on YouTube, is the importance of recognising the difference between mental health and mental ill health. We all have mental health. It affects the way we think, feel and behave. We have good days and we have bad days. However, some people do have a diagnosis of a mental ill health condition. And whether that's you watching this or whether it's maybe somebody that you may know, a loved one, a friend, it's about recognising, as I mentioned previously, that importance of hope. Okay, it's about you realising or them realising that they are loved, that they are cared for, and that they are stronger than they realise. And with that, that's about you taking care of yourself or your loved ones and your friends and your family. And let's just look after everybody, right? Just look after everybody. Always be kind. Unless you can be fantastic. And then you can be fantastically kind. Another favourite quote. Anyway, you take care and I look forward to seeing you all next week. Bye-bye.